Booga booga.
Hey, hey!
Booga booga booga.
Booga booga.
Booga booga.
I think someone's been hitting the booga juice.
Booga booga booga.
Have you been hitting the booga juice?
Booga booga.
Yes, you have. You have been hitting the booga
Booga
juice.
booga booga.
Someone has been hitting the booga juice, and that's you. That someone is you. The person
Booga.
which I am referring to at this moment. The person that I'm talking about is you. It's you.
Booga
Whoa!
booga.
Ha ha! That is actually quite incredible.
Yeah.
I
So,
agree. I think so.
Booga booga.
What episode is this?
24?
It might be. I'm not entirely sure.
How many weeks is that? 24 episodes.
The same amount. Yeah, this is episode 24 of Knoxkast Radio.
Oops, I mean not weeks. How many months is that?
Oh, well,
20
divided by
24.
4 or whatever.
Seven
It doesn't matter. All that matters is that we're here for you, the listener. We're here for you, the viewing audience. Every week, you get to listen to our soothing voices as we talk about various issues of our time.
Booga booga.
Yes, like that. I think we are probably the only radio show currently on the air that does in fact deal with the Booga Booga issue.
Booga booga. You see, I'm
It's-
actually
it's-
drinking booga booga juice right now.
I know, it is an important issue, and it's one that I do believe the people as a whole have an interest in and need to really hear about, and there is a definite lack of Booga Booga information out there for people to listen to and to absorb. So I think we are doing a service. I think this show definitely has its niche market, its place.
So you're pro booga booga. Is that what you're saying?
I'm pro Booga Booga information about Booga Booga. I try to stay neutral on issues that I talk about because I don't believe that you should be listening to a biased media. I think the media's job is to inform you, not to convert you. As
Exactly. I, on the other hand, have had a lot of booga booga juice today.
you have. So you are pro Booga Booga.
I am pro booga booga. And I
Interesting.
think
So what is it exactly about Booga Booga that you think deserves your drinking of it?
well, because when I drink it, it makes me say booga booga.
Really, is that the prime positive of this particular
That's the prime
beverage?
positive. That's prime positive. It helps me get away from my problems. You know, a lot of stress.
Yeah,
if we make movies and I make Claymation, that's a lot of stress.
I know
put on me.
it's difficult. You gotta touch clay all day.
Yeah, I gotta touch clay.
I mean,
Take
and
pictures. I gotta take
after a couple
1,000
hours of touching clay, you want to kill yourself. So
yeah, I want to.
the
kill
Booga Booga
myself.
really does help.
Yeah, the booga booga juice. It takes me away from the animating, and I
It's
can I can say booga booga.
I know it's fantastic. It's
And
wonderful.
I think if people want to try booga booga, I really think that's their right as American stuff.
Delicious.
And what are you eating, booga booga?
I'm eating pistachios.
Okay, so you're saying that booga booga is bad, yet it's okay for you to eat
Everyone loves pistachios.
pistachios.
I was saying before about being unbiased, but I definitely have a positive bias towards pistachios and other nut products.
I actually don't. I am against anything that I cannot pronounce.
You can't pronounce pistachio.
Pistachio.
It's kind of like saying mustachio, like a villain with a mustache. Mustachio! Except with a P. Pistachio!
Mustachio.
No, mustachio, pistachio.
Mustachio.
I'm actually writing that down. Mustachio is a great villain name. I'm gonna play that character one day. I am Mustachio! Ha!
You know what? I'll beat you to it.
We have documented evidence now that I came up with the idea. On this show.
I can buy
this
it from
is
you, though.
documented.
I can buy it from you, though, right?
Mustachio is my character.
I can get. What if I gave you?
8,000 rupees. I want 8,000 rupees for the rights to Pistachio.
I have
8,000 rupees! I will not go a rupee less. Not one
Alright,
less
alright.
rupee.
Alright, you drive a...
I require all rupees that I don't even remember how much I asked for.
8,000.
8,000, yes.
You asked for $18.
That was within... That's alright. That is within 5 seconds. I totally blanked out on something that I had said 5 seconds earlier. That is crazy. I think I'm getting the... what is it? The memory virus.
Wow, what the hell? How'd you get that?
I don't know. I must have... I must have eaten some memory corn.
Can Norton antivirus scanner protect me from that?
No, that's for a computer, Knox. I'm drinking some delicious The Switch.
I just remember you were talking about like
You ever drinking? If you can find The Switch near you, you really should pick up a bottle. It is the most delicious fruit juice I've ever had. It's fruit juice. It's 100% natural fruit juice, except it's carbonated, and so it's good for you and delicious.
That's pretty cool.
Contains 100% juice.
100%
juice. No added sugar, no added anything, and yet it tastes better than any soda, than anything. I'm drinking fruit berry. It is the best flavor out of all of them. They're all good, but fruit berry is the best.
Awesome. It makes my tongue feel weird. Booga booga.
Yeah. So my lips are kind of sore right now.
Really? Why are they sore?
I was practicing on my cornet.
Your cornet?
I haven't picked up the cornet in a while. It's kind of like a trumpet.
You should play it for us.
Yeah. What's that?
You should play it for us.
I don't have it in the room.
Oh, damn.
It's in the next room. It's been a while since I played. I still, luckily, I still have my some decent tone to it. I just got to get my lips back in the game, because once you stop playing for a while, it gets more difficult to control the sound with your lips.
Yeah.
But I'm getting better at it as I practice.
I used to play the trombone. I played it on the show a couple of times.
Yeah. See, I used to be in a jazz band and a ska band.
Yeah, you told me.
And but I haven't played in a long time.
Well.
I also got my African talking drum.
Oh yeah, doesn't your dad have one of those?
Yeah, he has a whole bunch. I have two.
Oh.
It's a drum basically that you don't play it like a regular drum. It's kind of like a drum as well as a melody instrument, because the harder you squeeze it, the higher the pitch gets. So you can actually play melodies on it, kind of, to a point.
Oh wow!
And so it's probably the most interesting drum out there. And I'm trying to learn how to play it. My dad actually plays it. He plays the talking drum with a Haitian voodoo band.
Oh really?
Yeah, he plays with his Haitian voodoo band.
Didn't you say he brings it everywhere with him?
Yeah. Whenever he comes down, he always brings it. Some of my fondest memories are walking through the shopping mall with him as he plays his drum. Very interesting person. He's actually really, really good at and there's no one that's really good at the African talking drum. It's like you never hear, oh yeah, that guy, he's a talking drum player. But
yeah.
So he is probably, if there was a band looking for a African talking drum player, he would probably be on the list of about 10 people in the country who know how to play it.
Well, that's pretty impressive. I've never even heard of it until I met you.
Yeah, it's he plays incredibly well.
Talking drum this and talking drum that.
Yeah, he told me he was playing in I think it was Miami. Mm-hmm. He was walking around walking his dog, and of course he's carrying the drum because he carries it everywhere apparently. And he heard these people playing, and he looked. He walked towards the sound, and it was apparently this band, this group of Haitians, and they were playing. So he just walked up and started jamming with them, mm-hmm. playing with his drum, and they thought it was excellent. They were like, "Hey, you're really good. You want to join us on an album we're recording?" And he was like, "Sure." Anyway, he was picked up in an armored car.
What the?
It turns out these were revolutionaries. they were playing revolution music for the coming takeover when Aristide was being kicked out of Haiti. These guys were revolutionaries, and they were doing an album to be played over the radio as celebration revolution music. And there were people out to kill them, so they had to record in secrecy and take armored cars.
Jesus
So yeah,
Christ.
the revolution music being played in Haiti as the president dictator Aristide was being kicked out. My father was playing the talking drum in the album.
Really?
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
just another added chapter in the ridiculous life that is Willard Steele.
I'm telling you, your family and your life is a lot more interesting than
No,
mine.
it sounds a lot more interesting than it is, actually.
Really.
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably have the. Well, I'm still young. There's still time for tons of crazy stuff to happen to me. There's not a whole lot of crazy things that have happened to me in my life.
I know, but
Some crazy things,
some
but
very
on the whole,
crazy things.
it doesn't hold a candle to things that have happened in my father's life or my grandfather's life.
Yeah, you've told me some of the stuff.
Yeah, some crazy stuff. Let me tell you,
Crazy stuff.
crazy stuff indeed. So what's
Booga
going on with you,
booga.
man? How are you doing tonight?
What's going on with me
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah.
Me tonight? You're asking way too many questions.
What you
Jason.
doing tonight, man?
Oh God, dude. Probably nothing. I'm probably just gonna order a pizza. Lay in my bed with my laptop and eat like a lazy bum.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing anything.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta grab a camera. You have someone film you, and just make a feature film of you being an idiot. I'm telling you, you'll be the next Tom Green, you know?
Do I really want to be the next Tom Green?
No, of course not. But well, you see, here's the thing. See, I really think that you have the ability to do the Tom Green style humor, where you can say stupid stuff except make it sound hilarious. Whereas most people, when they say stupid things, they just sound stupid. You have the Tom Green ability of being able to say stupid stuff and making it sound phenomenally hilarious. You also have the added advantage of actually having artistic talent. See,
Wow.
Green, I think Tom Green can do Tom Green stuff, except I don't think Tom Green would be able to make a movie that didn't suck.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
I was
because
I was rewatching Freddy Got Fingered, and it reminded me why I hadn't watched that movie again.
You don't think it's funny at all? I mean, I know it sucks, but they don't think it's...
It's kind of funny on a different level that is not so funny and funny at the same. It's hard to, I don't know. It's a section. It's like I'm watching it and I'm thinking, this should be really, really funny, except for some reason I'm not laughing at it. It's like it's I don't know. It's like watching like a really good performance art piece where it's like this. It's almost like when you describe it, it sounds a lot funnier than it is actually seeing it in action.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I mean, there were certain parts of it that were that actually made me laugh out loud. Like, "Daddy, would you like some sausages?" He's Tom Green, playing the piano as he has strings attached to his hands and sausages bouncing up and down all around the room. That was funny. The cheese helmet was funny. Stuff like that. Except in general, it didn't do it for me.
Yeah, it was a pretty crappy movie, but
I think the problem is that Tom Green, the whole thing that made him famous to begin with was the fact that he would go out in public, act like an idiot, and then it was funny watching people's responses. But then when he did his movie, he did the same thing, but it's not as funny because these are actors he's doing it to who are responding in a scripted manner. So it's it's like the scene where he like cuts up an animal and wraps the animal skin around him and dances around. That's not as funny as it would be if he had done that in public.
He should have made it like that Borat movie.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think if he had done that, it would have been a lot more funny.
He should have like made up a plot and just like went with it, like went all around the.
I think that could have been pretty funny, but he didn't. He didn't do that.
Subway Monkey Hour was pretty funny when he went to Japan.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. It was a long time ago. I saw it when it first aired.
That was pretty funny. I think that's the last thing he did with the camera stuff.
Yeah, I think Tom Green can be funny. I don't think he's always funny.
He's not a very good talk show host.
No, but then again, neither are we, and we still do it.
Well, you're not going to see any sausages in a villain. No.
No sausages at all.
No sausages hanging from strings. Non-villain.
Not even one sausage. How about 2 or 3 or 17 sausages?
Maybe in the background, at like a store. Okay. But I'm working with a. This is a complex story. This is a history.
It is. You know, I think
it's more important than God.
I think the villain script is what proved to me that you could be better than just a one-trick pony.
Yeah, no. Everybody thinks I'm really an idiot.
I know.
Well, I guess I really am.
Because your claymation stuff, it's generally simplistic humor, and one type of simplistic humor where it's not very complex. It's hilarious, except everything that you had done was this one style.
Yeah.
And then when I was really surprised by the villain script, because it really is, I think, on a whole new level, where it maintains the same amount of humor but shows that you can actually do, good writing.
Yeah, I know how to write. People think I'm an idiot. They think the way I am in my claymations, they think that's how I really am.
Yeah, well, it kind of is, but...
Well, I guess kind of, but...
But there's another side to you.
There's another side of me.
Yeah.
The small part of me that's not a complete retard.
Yeah, I think people are really in for a treat when this movie gets started.
My live action movie that I'm planning on making, that might be different. That might be a little more retarded than villain. I'm
telling you, you just gotta you gotta find someone, tell them to follow you around with a camera, record an hour and a half of you being an idiot, and you're gonna get a priceless movie right there.
Okay.
Do it like the Borat movie. You have some sort of basic plot you follow, and then the rest of it is just you going around being an idiot. I'm telling you, man, it'll be successful. It'll be hilarious.
Okay, I want to know right now, anybody who actually would buy that movie, please email me and tell me so, because I'm very curious of how. You
want to email the official Knoxkast radio email so we can separate.
Sure, yeah, email that because I'm probably not going to check it.
Knoxcastradio@gmail.com. If you would buy a Borat style movie starring Knox being Knox, then email. And if you would not buy this movie, email us as well and let us know why.
Yes, and then we'll put you on our ignore list.
I think I would purchase.
I think it would be a great way to make a lot of money.
Of course, I still haven't seen the outside the Knox thing you did.
You probably don't want to watch that.
Is that gonna turn me off on the idea of an hour and a half of you being an idiot?
Well, probably will. No, it's basically 45% of it. Well, actually, no, like only 3% of it is like actual information. Like only 3% of it is actual stuff that people, that has like stuff that people can learn about me.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it is just, me being stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because people bought the DVD thinking it was going to be like a, the behind-the-scenes thing, like it was going to explain my past and how I make my movies. But it's not. It's just
kind of like your video blogs.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's like a 28-minute video blog. It's like intercuts between like different crap that's going on, and none of it makes any sense at all.
Yeah, there's I think 2 minutes of me making a cheese sandwich, right?
Yeah, there's about 2 minutes of you making a cheese sandwich.
Yeah, Robert messaged me one day and was like, "Hey, could you record like 2 minutes of stuff for my thing?" And I was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" He's like, "Why don't you make a cheese sandwich?" Like, okay.
Man, it
So
took me 2 weeks to do that too.
No.
It's a shame how much effort I put into this movie.
It saddened me filming that cheese sandwich part
Because why?
well, because I was the whole time, I was trying. I had this character that I was playing. He was dressed up as Zorro, and I was trying to play this like loser character. And I watched it again, and just the whole time, all I could think of, wow, this is really gay. The whole time, my hands, I couldn't believe it. I was doing it with my hands. My hands were flopping around, and I couldn't realize that I look like that, and I'm like, wow, I wonder if I do this in real life. Makes me self-conscious now. I study my own body movements all the time now.
That's pretty much how I am when I watch myself. I notice.
It doesn't help that I wear Hawaiian shirts every day.
Yeah.
And listen to Broadway music.
And that you talk to me every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I am when I watch myself. I notice that I hunch over a lot. And I'm like, wow, I look like a turtle.
Robert the Turtle.
I do. Did you see the movie I sent you today?
Yes, I did.
You did? The Search?
The
What
Search,
did you think
yes.
of it?
I thought it was fun. I thought the best part was when you first cut to the shot of you looking up at the ceiling.
See, that's my showing my editing talents.
Yes,
for the big
I thought
movie.
that was great.
Thought it was great. Yeah, I was bored last night. I'm like, you know what? I'm really bored. I want to act like an idiot again.
So you got to make a feature-length movie that has a storyline with a character kind of like that.
Okay,
Except in
like
public.
that?
In public, acting in front of people who don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, see, the thing about Outside the Knox is that I really didn't have anything planned at all. I just went out and recorded myself.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be really funny, and then when I was recording myself, I realized how awkward it was to talk about myself. So then that's why I started acting like an idiot. So I'm sitting there with a camera faced at me, I'm like, wow, I look like a douche sitting here talking about myself. I'm going to do something really stupid. And then luckily, a miracle happened. Miles and Andrew called me while I was talking to the camera. So that gave me a chance to, be an idiot with them. So, yeah. That was fun. Yeah, I was just sitting there, right next to the railroad tracks.
You'll do it, man.
Talking to Miles and Andrew.
Let me tell you, honestly, there's nothing funner than filming live action stuff.
It's a lot more funner because, well, I mean,
It
I guess
is,
anything's better than animation.
I mean, I absolutely love animation. I think, when I'm finished with an animation, I'm more proud of it than I am when I finish a live action movie, just because it's so personal. Except the actual process of doing it is at times incredibly grueling. And you're sitting there and you're almost killing yourself because you're moving things frame by frame, which is how I do Spatula Madness. It's kind of like stop motion in the fact that I don't tween anything. I move everything a little bit frame by frame, kind of like cutout style, like South Park style.
Yeah.
And, when you're doing that for hours on end, for months and months, you just, there gets to a point where you just want to bash your head in with a mallet.
Yeah.
But live action stuff, it's the same amount of work. Well, actually, it's a lot less work depending on what you're filming. But it's, the work that you're doing is a lot more social because you're working with other people and you get to get out of the house and you're not just sitting in one spot all day.
Yeah.
So...
I have never done a movie like, the movie that I'm going to make with Stigma. So I'm really excited because I'm getting out of the house. I'm actually going to, be able to actually do stuff without taking 6 months to animate it.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun, and I recommend anyone, even if they're not into making movies, even if they're not good at it, even if they have no interest in making movies, make a movie. Make a live action movie because it is. I think it really does help you A, get out of the house,
and that's good,
and B, learn valuable social skills.
Yeah,
because it's absolutely because I went through high school, most of high school not really being able to talk to people well.
That's exactly how I was.
And I was the different kind of kind of kid.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was kind of hard to meet people that had any kind of similar interest, especially in the area that I grew up in. But when I started getting into like the video club and stuff like that, it started becoming a lot easier because when you have to direct people and plan things out, you'll learn really quickly how to talk to people and how to get things done. And so I recommend it to anyone. Just get out, make a movie.
Yes. Don't send it to us though. Please. Yeah. But buy Clay World Series DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually doing kind of good. Sold over 500 copies. Not as much as Clay World Off the Table. Clay World Off the Table was nuts. I probably sold 500 copies within the first day. That was crazy. That was crazy.
It was nuts.
I really want to know where most of that money went. Seriously. Well, I guess PayPal took some of it. Douchebags. But I got most of it back from them.
Yeah. You gotta get an accountant, man.
I need an accountant.
That's what you need. He'll tell you exactly where all your money's going.
I need Edward the Spatula.
Yeah, Edward the Accountant. That movie's coming along pretty well.
Not Neil though. He's a little prick.
Yeah.
Is the movie's coming along good? When can you? Do you have any idea?
I have no. It was supposed to be out a while ago.
It's supposed to be out in September, right?
Yeah, but I changed the art style because the original art style, of course, as you know, is just basically photographs that I converted into to background pictures. But now I'm drawing everything by hand, and it's taking me a lot longer, considerably longer. But it does look really good, though. I was looking at certain backgrounds that I've just finished recently, and I was like, wow, this looks really quite snazzy. It's like I almost am drawing at the level of a talented 8-year-old. So, and that's good because I was always before drawing as a retarded 5-year-old. So this is definitely an improvement.
Yeah, it is actually.
But yeah, I think I'm definitely not. I'm not up to the level of being a great background artist or anything like that. Except I'm at the level where it no longer sucks.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You showed me a couple scenes. It was really.
Yeah, I think it's looking really, pretty good.
You're getting down to the nitty gritty, yeah.
I'm getting down to the gritty, the nitty, all that stuff.
The gritty nitty. Yeah, nitty gritty.
And I got to do a live action one after this. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I want to be in that.
Because it's like, I have. Because I have I'll be like, okay, so Edward walks over here. I'm like, okay, this background is going to be in the shot for 1.5 seconds. And it takes me 16 hours to draw. So I'm spending 16 hours to draw something that's going to show up in the movie once for less than 2 seconds.
Jeez.
And it's painful, because I can just set up a camera, record something, and that's great. Or I can spend 16 hours, meticulously drawing this stupid thing. So yeah, it's taking a long time to finish, but it is coming.
We need to do a live action movie after this.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's my movie or your movie.
It's gonna be good.
I don't care if I have to be in a squid costume.
You might.
I might?
Yeah.
Will it be called the Magic Squid movie?
The Magic Squid from Mars.
That's gonna be the best. Actually,
he was sent here. He was sent here to destroy the Earth, but the people of Earth melted his heart, and he turned into a good squid.
That actually makes as much sense as the rest of your movies.
I know.
That's why it sounds so funny.
Yeah.
I would actually buy that movie if you made it.
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I know it is horrible.
It is the worst movie ever. They never should have put the movies in it.
What's that? What's going on?
They never should
Sorry,
have remade.
Nikki is talking about how horrible Home Alone 4 is.
How horrible what is?
I actually
Home Alone 4.
I didn't even know they made a Home Alone 4.
It was made for TV.
It was.
I know they made a Home Alone 3. They made a 4?
They made a Home Alone 4 for TV, and Nikki's outraged.
No, like I remember one time I just like started like watching it. I only watched like the first 30 minutes of it, and I was like, "This is the most gayest movie ever." Seriously, these people should be embarrassed, and they should never show their face in public again. I'm serious.
Home Alone 4.
There you go. That was Nikki. I told you, she's interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, what were you saying? I forgot what you were saying.
I have no idea. But yeah, I like making live action stuff. It's awesome.
I like just making the video blogs. That's fun. So it's gonna be nice making a Stigma movie. Even though my fans kind of get mad that I'm spending more time on these crappy video blogs than animation.
Man, you just have to get inspiration. Inspiration that makes it worth it. Spending a week locked in your room, moving clay frame by frame.
Well, if I'm making villain, then I'm okay with making clay animation if it's villain. But with clay world, I'm kind of I've been doing that for about 4 years now. I think I'm pretty much done with that. I think I've made over 70 clay animations.
You gotta make some more, man.
No.
You gotta make some more.
No.
Here's what you do: go to the store, buy a bunch of little hats, make an animation with everyone having little hats on.
That would actually be the best movie in the century of the world.
Actually, you know what you could probably do? You could probably take your old shorts and just redub them.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
Seriously, take one that's an older one, take out the audio, and just redub it.
That might actually work. That's a good idea.
There you go.
Then I could sell it on DVD and make a lot of money off of it.
I mean, like with Clay World off the table, you could take all the audio away, redub it, and make it a whole new movie.
I can make it a whole new movie.
Yeah.
King Wop can be king of the Saturn.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm from Saturn, and you can play Vince again. Or no, wait, you can play Vince, and Sammy can play King Wop this time. It's gonna be great.
That could be pretty snaztastic.
I'm actually getting more people are actually buying Clay World off the table in Clay World series now since it's almost Christmas.
See, I missed this opportunity. I should have been selling special Amandas by now.
See, yeah, you should have released it.
But I'm an idiot. Hopefully people will
then,
spend their Christmas money on it.
Now it's probably going to come out in like January.
Yeah.
And then people are going to be like, dude, I got my PlayStation 3. Screw you and your spatula movie.
Yeah.
And then villain.
I'll have a few loyal fans who will buy it anyway.
See,
I love my fans.
That's why Villain is coming out December of 2013.
Yeah, but live action. You're gonna do a live action movie?
I'm going to do a live action. Well, Stigma's going to be live action.
Yeah. I have about 23 live action movies planned.
Yeah, I thought it was 11 the last time we talked.
No, 23 now.
Oh, now it's 23? What the hell? Where did these movies come from?
I don't know. Just ideas popping in my head. I formulate feature-length movies based on them.
I think I have about 7 movies planned right now. Both clay animation full features and live action full features. I have about 7.
Yeah. Yeah, filming with me is pretty interesting, let me tell you.
Really? Why is that?
I have no
idea.
idea.
Something I need to know? You're not going to beat me, are you? You're not going to yell at me when I don't say something right. Make me do 200 takes.
Well, actually, I do about 20 takes per shot.
Actually, the first time I started recording lines for your Special Madness movie, you made me do like 30 takes.
I do
like one
actually
scene,
do a
and then you ended up not using the scene at all. And then I had to record the character all over again in that scene throughout the whole movie.
That's what I do.
2 days of work down the drain.
Well, it's just I change stuff so rapidly that usually when you record something, it might not actually show up in the movie. I might totally cut it out a week later.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but I was like for the Kumquat Eaters. Remember that movie? That's actually probably my favorite live action thing I've done.
Yeah, it's actually one of my favorites too.
That was interesting because I actually filmed that with someone that I totally didn't know.
Yeah, I think he told us a story. He thought your script was retarded, right?
Yeah, he did. He hated it. But because Vanessa had called him up and we agreed to meet at Subway to discuss the movie. And me and Vanessa had just been out recording A Man and His Elephant, which, I dress up like that crazy dude with a beret.
Yeah.
And so I met him dressed like that.
Yeah.
And
really?
yeah. And so he thought that I just dressed like that all the time.
Wow.
But yeah, so I met him at Subway dressed like that. And yeah, I think he was apprehensive from the start. He was kind of thinking that I was a nut, which is it's a valid assumption.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had fun filming that because we filmed that over 2 days because that was the only time that he was available.
Yeah.
And
You never saw him again.
snuck into a 24-hour Albertsons to film the 2 in the morning, sneaking into Albertsons, filming. That was fun.
That's cool.
And the next day we filmed in the parking lot of something. Me sitting on the hood of the car as the car drives along. That was lots of cool stuff filming in.
See, that's what I want to do. I want to do cool stuff like that. I don't want to sit at a table with a hot light shining in my face for 4 hours as I animate like 30 seconds of a movie.
That was funny. 'Cause
I want to hang from a freaking cable wire, fly.
well, right when because I was sitting on the hood of the car filming inward as the car was moving, so I was on top of the car as the car was driving, which is not very safe. And Summy, who was with me that day, right before I went off, he said, "Oh yeah, my friend was filming a shot like this, and he fell off and broke his leg." Oh, thanks for telling me that right before I do this. Luckily, I did not fall off and break my leg.
That's good. You're not an idiot.
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of stuff I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
also hard coming up with stuff.
It's not the craziest thing I did. I snuck into the rooftop of a Bell's Outlet to film something before.
What was that?
For this stupid movie, Op4 operator, doing it for a friend of mine. He had this movie in mind where originally it was supposed to be like this. He wanted to do some tests, filming some stunts and stuff. Except then he kept adding more and more people to the project and filming more and more scenes until it actually became like a short film that didn't make any sense. I had to figure out a storyline in editing and have Gian come in. He was the star, an action star. Gian is the action star.
Gian, an action star.
Yeah,
an action star.
Yeah, it was the whole thing was ridiculous. But yeah, we had the scene where he fights Vanessa on a rooftop. And so we snuck onto this rooftop of Bell's Outlet, and we had to jump over this one roof thing. It was, I don't know. But, yeah, so it was, I think 3 in the morning, rooftop of Bell's Outlet, Gian fighting with Vanessa. And it was pretty interesting because it was basically a real fight.
Really? They were really beating the crap out of each other?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gian beating up a woman?
No, I think she was beating him up.
Oh.
I
gotta see that movie now.
I have to find if I still have the tapes for it because
you need to put that online.
Just the sound effects are ridiculous. Just every time you can tell because it was supposed to be like light punches and stuff like that where they weren't actually hurting each other, except it was still more or less a real actual fight going on there, and they actually really started hitting each other, and the sound effects were just like ridiculous. I mean, it was like. Just like horrifying, hard sound effects. Just the whole time, we're like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And yeah, they both, on a rooftop beating the crap out of each other.
See, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, realistic filmmaking. Let me tell you.
Well, I'll sue them for $1 bajillion.
$1 bajillion.
I'll use it to make a sock puppet movie.
Sock puppet movie?
Yeah.
Sock puppet movie?
I was telling you about that someday I'm planning on making a full feature sock puppet movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you said it would probably be harder to make than we think it would.
Yeah, I think it would be harder to make than you think it's gonna be.
But I want to do that someday.
Just sock puppets and bloodlust and sock puppets. That was hard.
What?
Designing those, let me tell you. I think it was my co-director, Allison. I think her and the casting director, Melanie Durr.
Durr?
Yeah, Melanie Durr.
Durr.
No, Durr. D-U-R-R.
Oh. Durr.
Yeah, Melanie Durr.
Yep. What were you
She
saying?
was Melanie Durr was a great casting director.
That's cool.
She was hilarious. Just we had people in, and we had this rule. See, it was a movie called Bloodlust and Sock Puppets, and the script was absolutely ridiculous. But most of the people who came into audition thought it was a drama. People literally thought it was a serious movie, and so people would come in and they would act out these ridiculous lines, totally straight-faced, like it was completely serious, and putting like a lot of emotion into it when it was really this campy, stupid, retarded movie. And all these people coming in and auditioning like it's a totally serious film. And so we had this thing where if people came in and acted totally serious, then Melanie would would turn into a crazy casting director and start asking him stuff like, "Okay, can you add a little bit more yellow to that performance? I'm not seeing enough purple in your, I think you're doing it like an elephant. We need it more like a rhinoceros.
That's the best thing ever. So
Can you add 10% more hippopotamus to that?" And people would take that seriously. They would be like, "Oh, I think I can do that. Okay."
I'm an elephant.
Actors are crazy. Let me tell you something. People would, they would, most people when they hear that, they would be like, "What are you talking about?" But these people, they would be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'll try that." God.
So you didn't hire any of the serious actors?
No, actually, all well, with the exception of one or two people, everyone that we cast wasn't necessarily a good actor. It's just they were actually the character that they were playing.
Oh, I see.
Like Atreus, he was supposed to be this king of this underground, like, fake vampire video game cult thing.
Yeah.
And this guy came in, this guy who ended up being in the Conquite Eaters too. This guy came in like wearing this mini backpack and talking in this ridiculous voice that was totally his real voice. And just immediately before he even started performing, we knew this was him because this guy was just such a geek. And he was absolutely perfect for the part. I mean, he didn't even have to act. He was just, if he acted like himself, that was the character.
That's awesome.
And then
Was
the
it
crazy
the main guy?
what's that?
Was it the main guy?
That was Atreus, the
Atreus?
guy underground
Oh, I see.
in the basement.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the other character that matched perfectly was Myra. Myra was originally supposed to be just this crazy goth chick, but this woman came in. This woman came in to act, and she had the most ridiculous, thick, like, Russian accent. Like, Natasha from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
Just this ridiculous, insane accent, and just the whole time she was in at her audition, she kept talking about how she worked at the circus, and and how she used to do some major Russian circus in Russia, and she had moved to the United States, and now she's doing acrobats for some medieval times. She like rides a horse and does acrobats on the horse and stuff.
I see.
And just the entire time, it's just in this insane accent, and just the whole time, I was trying not to crack up. And she matched nothing at all like the character was supposed to be, except she was perfect at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And if I think her name was Victoria Kupsik. And I've got to find her information because I've got to put her in another movie. She was unbelievable.
You should.
She came with. If you go watch Bloodlust and Sock Puppets, it's on my site filmcow.com. It's not a really good movie by any stretch of the imagination.
It's the best movie in the world.
Yeah. Except watch the Myra character. She's the one who stabs a squirrel, and look at her outfit. That is her outfit. She brought that. We got an outfit for her, but she came dressed like that. Who has stuff like that in their wardrobe? That was hers. And she also came with like all these weird like weapons and stuff that she wanted to like hold during her scenes. She would come in with stuff. She would come in like a mace. She would come in with like a big mace. She's like, "Yes, I have the mace." That's not a Russian accent. What am I? Yes, I have the mace. I can't even do a Russian accent.
I
have the mace. Yeah. I don't even know what accent I'm doing now. But yeah, she would come in. She would come in with.
That was like a screwed up Charlie the Unicorn.
Yeah. Yes, she would come in with all this crazy weapons and stuff, and this outfit, and she was perfect though. She was unbelievable.
Yeah. Wow.
And the guy who played Detective Bannerman, the whole time he talked to us about how he a couple of years ago was homeless.
Wow.
And yeah, interesting character. He was probably the coolest guy that I've ever met in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. Cool guys are cool.
Yeah, you sound totally uninterested.
What?
You don't care, do you, Robert?
I do care. I do. Sorry, I was sorry. There's a ball of clay in front of me, and I was poking at it with a key.
So that's what our relationship has come to, huh?
No.
You and a ball of clay poking it with a key.
No.
Well, I spill my heart out.
No. No.
You can't sweet talk your way out of this one.
No.
So, want to do a movie review?
No. Oh man, that would be so exciting.
I know. Review a movie, Knox. Robert? Mr. Benfer?
My mom and my sister are arguing with each other. Can you hear that?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Time is running out.
Do you have any movies you want to review?
I do, but I'm waiting to see if you have one first.
I don't.
Because your movie reviews are always the best, man.
Okay. All right. Okay. I saw this. I saw Saw 3. Have you seen Saw 3?
No.
Have you seen Saw 2?
No, I saw Saw 1, and that was enough to keep me away from 2 and 3.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No.
Oh, no. Why didn't you like it?
Well, it's like, I mean, there's plenty of gory movies out there, and I mean, sometimes you're in the mood to see a violent film or something. But, I mean, as far as, gory movies go, I mean, I'd at least like to watch one that had some sort of good plot or passable acting.
Well, the first Saw had a good plot. I don't know about the last two.
I don't know. It was kind of like an excuse just to have people tortured the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen like this movie Old Boy. That's an incredibly violent and graphic movie, except it also has really good acting and an incredibly good plot line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I mean, if you're gonna watch like if you're in the mood to watch a movie where people get tortured, might as well watch one that's
well,
interesting,
I really didn't like that
bends your mind around.
Well, the movie I didn't like was Hostel. That's the movie that I did not like at all.
I did not see that one. See, I mean, I don't like this new generation of horror movies. You have movies like Hostel, like Saw,
like
where
either.
it's like an exercise in just it's just watching people get tortured for an hour and a half, and it doesn't have any of the fun of the old horror movies like the Chucky movies or the
Yeah, I know. I don't really like horror movies.
Friday the 13th kind of stuff. There's I mean, in these old kind of horror movies, Jason versus Freddy, stuff like that. I mean, the Freddy Krueger movies.
Yeah.
Those kind of movies, they're stupid and they're graphic and they're all this stuff. Except at the same time, they're entertaining and they're kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
But I mean, this new generation of horror movies where it's just people getting tortured and that's it. Those don't do it for me, really.
Yeah, I think Saw is pretty much the only horror series that I've really been interested in at all. And
Saw?
I don't. One of them, yeah.
Saw? Man.
What? I really didn't think much of the sequels, but I really thought the first one was.
I thought it was alright, I don't know.
I thought it was. I don't like that movie Hostel though. That movie sucked.
I did not see it.
Yeah.
But seriously, I think.
Are there any recent horror movies that you like that have come out?
I'm sure there are. I don't remember.
Oh. I don't know.
What horror movies have come out? I honestly can't remember the last time I saw a horror movie at the theater, though. It's been a while. Seen a lot
most
on
horror
DVD.
movies. Most horror movies, aren't really horror movies. They usually suck these days.
Well, it's unfortunate that the slasher movies of our day have lost the kind of joy that old slasher movies used to have.
Yeah, man, what happened to all the joy?
Well, it's there's a way to make a horror movie and make it
Darn kids don't know how to kill anybody.
kind of like a thing you watch eating popcorn and stuff. But I mean, now it's just watching people get ripped apart, and there's nothing else to it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, it's the same thing with like Freddy Krueger movies, except at the same time you have, it's different. I don't know how to exactly describe it, but there's a difference to it.
It's more it's more interesting.
Why'd you just say
Because I heard somebody yell in the other room.
You did.
Do you hear people yelling?
No.
Man, everybody in my house is yelling at each other right now. Nobody can hear except me.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, I live in the house of drama.
The drama house?
The drama house, man. With booga booga drinks.
Booga booga.
Booga booga.
Booga booga indeed.
But yeah, I saw Saw 3 and it was okay.
Okay.
It was okay. Booga 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 booga.
So that's it, though. It was just okay.
Yeah, that's it. It was okay.
Just okay. Not okay plus, not okay corral, just...
It was okay.
Well, alright.
Okay, so what film are you gonna review now?
Let's see, what movie should I review?
I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, I've probably never seen the movie that you're probably gonna review.
What movie should I review?
Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo Jack? I didn't see that movie.
Man. Yeah, man. They put money in the sweater, and then they put the sweater on the kangaroo somehow. The kangaroo runs off with the money, so they're chasing after the kangaroo, and the kangaroo has money in the sweater.
Yeah.
It flopped. I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, I guess I will, I'll review the movie Dirty Work.
I've seen that movie. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can, actually.
You hear that? That's my sister, Nikki. She's,
People yelling, man.
right now she's yelling at my mom.
You should go at them. You should be like, time out, time out, time out.
That probably wouldn't be a
Throw
good
some
idea.
flowers in the air.
Y'all are talking about me. I'm standing right in front of your door.
Yeah, I know. Because thousands of people are listening to your argument.
Everybody, get out of Bobby's room. Get Bobby. No, I'm not.
It's not Bobby, it's Robert. God.
Technical difficulties on Knoxkast.
My name's not Bobby, it's Knox.
I think,
Bobby's my slave name.
Yeah, well, I think Dirty Work is the only mainstream movie that I've reviewed.
With Michael McDonald, right?
Norm.
No, not
McDonald.
Michael McDonald.
Norm.
Norm McDonald, yeah.
Yeah,
Michael
Norm
McDonald's
is
the guy
my
from
favorite comedian. I love Norm. Norm is hilarious.
I
Everything-
love Norm McDonald. He needs to be in more movies.
He does. Norm McDonald is hilarious. And Dirty Work is basically Norm McDonald being Norm McDonald for an hour and a half. So you can't really beat that. It is basically, if you're a fan of Norm McDonald, you will like Dirty Work because it's, Norm McDonald being Norm McDonald. And
There needs to be more movies with Norm McDonald.
there does need to be more Norm McDonald movies. I can't get enough of him, but he's not
It
in a
sucks
whole lot
because
of stuff.
he's very hilarious, yet all the movies he's been in has sucked. Or most of the movies he's been in has sucked.
Dirty Work did not.
Dirty Work did not suck.
Dirty Work, I enjoy. I thought it was pretty funny. the plot is that him, Norm Macdonald, and this other guy, his friend, decide to start up a revenge business. A business where they enact revenge against people for money.
Yeah. See, I've
And-
actually seen this movie.
Yeah, hey.
This is Knoxkast history.
I
I
know.
have this movie. It's sitting right on my DVD shelf over there.
Awesome, yeah, this is a good movie. Norm
Yeah.
Macdonald is the best.
He is the best.
I don't really have a review for this.
You don't have a review.
I was going to say how
You
much
just wanted
it
the-
rocks.
You just wanted to mention it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, halfway through talking about it, I was like, you know what? There's no way for me to actually review this. I mean, it's funny.
What about? Have you seen Screwed?
No, I haven't.
It has Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, I
and,
heard about that. I actually have that on my list of movies to get.
It didn't do very good, but I think it's really funny. It's kind of a.
Yeah, Norm is the best.
Man, there needs to be more Norm Macdonald.
I heartily agree. So does Mustachio. Mustachio agrees as well.
Mustachio is mine.
For 8,000 rupees. For 8,000
Eight-
rupees, you can have
8,000.
8,000 rupees.
I have $12 in cash right now. Will that be good enough?
No. Not quite. I don't even know how much 8,000 rupees translates to in US dollars. I might be screwing myself here. That might be like $8.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure a rupee is not worth a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a site where you can convert the.
Let me look up US dollars to rupees.
This is one long episode.
I know.
We actually had stuff to talk about this time.
We did have. Okay, so $1 is 45 rupees.
Wow.
So take 8,000 divided by 45. So 177 bucks.
Okay. I'll buy your character for 177 bucks.
Not getting as much as I thought I would. Mustachio is worth more than $177. Mustachio is worth $1 million.
Alright, if it means that much to you, okay, I won't. You can have it. You can have Mustachio.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna use Mustachio and cherish it and keep it at my bedside.
And you'll make the best movie ever made. Again.
I totally will, you know.
I want everybody to buy the Clay World Series DVD.
Mm-hmm. So we are almost at an hour now.
Yeah, we are actually with this.
Do you have any last words before we head off into that dark, stormy night?
Let me get my coat.
Oh, is that your last words? Let me get my coat.
Alright, I guess. I mean, I guess it was.
Let me get my coat.
I guess I don't know.
Last words of Robert Benfer. Let me get my coat.
I don't know. I guess.
Let me get my coat.
I guess. I don't know. I guess.
There's just no dealing with some people, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Robert.
I don't know. Why are you being so quiet now? What do I do?
I'm out of Switch. I'm out of my Switch drink. I just finished it, and now
I still have some boo boo or boo
It was
boo.
my fuel, you know. The Switch. It's my my gasoline, you know. Ah. All right. Well, we're at the hour mark, so goodbye,
Okay.
everyone.
Bye.
See you later, everyone, and drive safely and tuck yourself into bed real tight tonight.
And bye.